I'm Sandrine here on Happy Cool, and welcome to a new review for Strike Back. This week was the penultimate episode, so there's only one more episode left. What? Let's talk about it. First, some quick thoughts. I loved how Locke made their old crib explode with all the Al-Zuhari men there. I was like, don't fuck with Section 20. I also love the scene between Esther and Scott, and especially after when he said, I need to get my fucking life in order. And I think it kind of goes back maybe a little bit to Diamonds and how he needs to change his life or maybe go take care of his child. I don't know, it was a nice moment. Also, did anybody else notice that scene between Richmond and Scott when she kind of holds his hand and is like, you had me worried there for a second. And I was like, whoa, what just happened? Did she just hold his hand? Was there a little moment between the two? Was there something happening? A little spark? Now I'm kinda liking this idea of Scott and Richmond. I don't know. But there's only one more episode, so if they're gonna go that direction, they better do it fast. And speaking of shipping people, you know, Stonebridge and Martinez had a moment. A short one, but a moment nonetheless. So, I don't know if anything's gonna happen in the final episode, but if anything's gonna happen, it's gotta be it, I think. And now let's move on to the action in this episode. Holy crap! There was a lot of action. A lot of action. Now, I know we expect that from Strike Back, but this was particularly awesome. First, Esther's rescue. I kept thinking, Esther, you know that people are after you, trying to kill you. Why are you running away? This seems very dangerous. Obviously now we know it wasn't that dangerous for her, but you know, me watching this, I didn't know at this point what was gonna happen later on. So I was like, what are you doing? Why are you running away? Just stay with Scott. But that led to awesome, crazy action sequence, and Stonebridge is back. I know he said he wasn't feeling 100%, but I would say that it's like 90% at this point because he kicked those guys' ass bad. And then that scene when he like cuts the arm, oh my god, I was like, oh god, it's like hardcore. I love it. So that was awesome, but that was only the beginning. Then they go into the hiding place to get Hassan and kind of get in there in the dark and start shooting people. First of all, that was awesome. And then you get the helicopter extraction. What the hell is going on? This is like Strike Back on crack. And then it doesn't stop there. Again, they move on and now they're on a train. What? I mean, the whole train scene was awesome. This is why I love Strike Back. This is why they do action so well. They just do. This is like the best action you can see on TV, I think. So yeah, that whole train sequence, crazy Strike Back moment. Like, I love it. And that's only the action because you guys know what's coming next. Oh yeah, let's talk about Kamali. Holy crap! Well, first of all, I told you guys last week that I didn't think he was dead. Like, I didn't know how to feel about that scene because I was like, there's a part of me that feels like he's not dead, so I can't be sad. And oh my god, I was so right! But I have to thank you guys because you guys told me about your suspicion that Kamali was Al-Zuhari, and ever since you told me that, I'm like, yeah, that totally he's Al-Zuhari. Hello. So you guys were so right, oh my god, you called it, you so called it. Get to, I think the most brilliant part was Stonebridge's reaction, because we as the audience don't know, but I mean, we know, right? Like when he's like, I was like, oh my god, that's Kamali, he isn't dead, this totally happened, this is happening, this is totally happening. I know they didn't technically say he was Al-Zuhari, but I think we can pretty much agree that he's Al-Zuhari. I mean, who else would he be, right? I mean, I have nothing else to say except like, this is crazy. I mean, I'm so glad he's back. And at the same time, how freaking smart is this guy? He got hired as an undercover agent at the CIA to hunt himself. And his undercover cover, right? Is that his undercover cover? Is that what I would call it? Anyway, who he is as an undercover is like Al-Zuhari's money guy. That's freaking brilliant. He has his hands in everything. And you know, the last thing I will say is that Rachel was right. Holy crap. She was right. Everybody thought she was crazy, but she was right from the beginning. Great penultimate episode, and certainly a great way to head into the finale. So that's what I thought of the episode, but what did you think? For those of you who thought he was Al-Zuhari this whole time, are you like, aha! I told you! And for those of you who didn't know, were you like, holy crap? Holy crap! Let me know in the comments. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like. We always appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe to Happy Cool so you don't miss my final review for Strike Back. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye! And especially, I think one of the big giveaways in this episode was when Kamali goes to get Esther. First of all, it seems like he doesn't want to kill her, and I think at some point he says, like, don't kill the girl or something like that. And then also, she knows him. And then you're thinking, well, if she knows him, like, how does she know him? I thought Kamali kept her hidden from everyone. So if she knows him, then it can only mean that Kamali's Al-Zuhari. There's no other explanation. So that should have been a big giveaway.